Hello my lovely, Sophia here, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be on what popped up on Sky News on YouTube for me. I hadn't heard it personally on the news this week. Is about the tragic events surrounding Marelle Sturrock, who is a 35-year-old teacher, primary school teacher, who was 29 weeks pregnant and was found at her flat in Glasgow on Tuesday, just after 8:40 a.m. Has passed away. The manhunt was then for her partner, David Yates, who was found in a reservoir 9 miles away, I believe, or the car was found nine miles away on Thursday. So a murder investigation is underway, although nothing to suggest anyone else is involved. So I'm going to come back to this, but for those of you who are new to my channel, welcome my lovelies. Please feel free to explore the channel. There are various readings I do. There's live readings. There's 3 playlists that might interest you. Channeled messages from other, looking at other cases, but also celebrities that are passed across to the other side. Also pick a card readings. There's various ones, timeless, and get them back playlist if you're wanting somebody back in your life. And also below all my videos in the description box is a list of services I provide to help you, and I'm also a life coach. There you go. So everything is below the videos for you if you need my help. So Marelle Sturrock was found at her flat in Glasgow on Tuesday the 25th of April. It is Friday the 28th of April when I'm filming this. Police were called to the property and arrived after 8:40 a.m. when concerns were raised because she did not show up at work as a primary school teacher. She was 29 weeks pregnant. Then a manhunt was put in place for her partner, David Yates, in connection to this, but he was last seen on Sunday just after 8 p.m. and his car was found 9 miles away from the property, and he was found yesterday evening, so Thursday the 27th of April, in the reservoir. Okay, so the Marelle's death was unexplained initially, but then suspicious circumstances surrounding her death, and I believe it is now a murder investigation underway, although nothing to suggest anyone else was involved. Okay, so this video is going to be based on my alleged opinion. It is for entertainment purposes only. Also, I don't go into other readers' energy, so whatever anybody else has put out on their channel, that's fine by them. I am purely going on what I'm being given. So how I work with spirit is that I will sort of pick up spirit like a spirit box, 1 word here, 2 words, 3 words maybe, but I use the cards as pictures. Okay, the cards fill in the pictures here as to what's happened. Okay, so let's pull some cards to see if we can link in with anything here. So what happened surrounding Marelle's passing? Water. Okay, well, that's referring to David. As I said, they do come back through like a spirit box as well. Okay, so water, yes. What about Marelle? Your passing, please. Okay, we've got not planned, accident, unintentional or misadventure. I'm asking her how she died. So the water is regarding David. So we'll pop that up there a moment. But so she's saying it wasn't planned, it was an unintentional misadventure or an accident. Okay, so not planned. She's drawing me more to that word on there. Not planned. Okay. Dead. Yes. Okay. Dead, deceased. Again, coming through like I'm dead. Okay, so it wasn't planned, but I'm dead. My death wasn't planned as well. Okay, just confirming that. My death wasn't planned. Okay, so... we've got internet, online, social media here. Now, I know that there was a video shown on the news channel that I watched regarding them singing together, because I know from what I've read that although she was a primary school teacher, she had been to dramatic, like drama classes, you know, before that. And so perhaps it was something to do with the internet, online, social media. Lies, cover up. So perhaps people were lying, or perhaps they were being trolled or something here. I'm not saying that somebody necessarily outside did it, but perhaps because of something they were doing on their social media or on hers that could have upset David, or there could have been like shit going around basically. So let's carry on. Inside building. Okay, so that's referring to her being found inside the building. So it happened in the flat. Run, flee, get away, chased, pursued. So she was trying to get away when this came about, when it happened. Obviously, if you are threatened or something happens, you know, even if you're arguing and you realize, have that light bulb moment that it's getting serious, okay, you try and get it out of the place, don't you? Okay, so carry on. Harm, retaliation, revenge. Okay, so harm, so harmed. Okay, so harmed at home leading up to this. Okay, tell us more. Anything, one more, and then I'll move into some other cards. Home again, frequent place, home, work, school, leisure, neighborhood. So again, saying it was done at home. Secret, surveillance, watch, knew too much. So that could be like the internet here and the lies here. Okay, let's have one more, see what we can get from this. Then we will delve deeper. Manslaughter without intent. So although we've got not planned, manslaughter is not planned. Okay, it's without intent. They're not, you know, it wasn't planned for her to be murdered or to die. So it seems, you know, that it wasn't planned. She was trying to get away here. Harm, retaliation, revenge, but the harm here. Okay, let's come to anything here. Did your partner David cause your death? Was it him involved in your passing? No. Okay. Right, let's delve into the tarot here. Let's just pull in something. Anything else about your passing? Anything else you can tell us about your passing before I go into the tarot? Okay, we do have a man here. I'm asking it, you know, her in my head, was anybody, what happened on your passing? So we do have a man. Now, it doesn't have to necessarily be David because we're getting a no here. But again, she's only just crossed over. Okay, so let's have a look here. So you're saying it wasn't planned, but it you tried to get away, manslaughter without intent, and you are indicating that it wasn't David who did this. So anything else on this? Leaving and child. I think she's just bringing through that she's, you know, obviously her child, she was 29 weeks pregnant, but I'm not sure she's saying leaving as in I've crossed over, I'm not here anymore, dead, I've left, or, and with her child, or whether she was thinking of leaving. David, bring us some more. Okay, so a man here being sort of stubborn, if you like, and a decision here. Okay, feeling a bit down here is what she's telling me there. Down, feeling down. Okay, was David jealous of you? Was there jealousy involved here? No, love. Okay, but it could have been a crime of passion as well, so let's carry on. Indecision. So again, that might be, although she's saying she's crossed over with her child, there could have been this indecision here about, again, deciding here whether to continue being together, being with him. Patience. Okay, so did he lose his patience here? I'm trying to not look at it logically with my view, because from reading what I've read, I would say that they either got into an argument or something happened here. Even if it was an accident, perhaps he just ran, or because he wasn't seen since the Sunday, but she wasn't found till the Tuesday. So whether she'd been to work on the Monday, I don't know. So then seeing that, you know, if it, say it was an accident, this is just, again, my alleged opinion, but I'm going to go off the reading. But you know, how you would look at it, or how I'm looking at it as somebody watching the news, is that either he did it outright and it was planned, or from what we're seeing, she's saying it wasn't planned. Okay, but we still don't know. She did say no, he wasn't involved, but if he was, okay, then they could have got into an argument because of lies here, secrets, the internet, something to do with the internet, social media here. So say he lost his patience about something, they had a little tiff, something happened, he realised that it was serious, he fled, took his own life because of he'd lost her and the child. That's how I would look at it. But we seem to be getting something here that is sort of building the picture, but not enough. So we need more, my beauties, we need more. I'm saying, did David harm you? But we're getting the Lovers here. So, and we've got love there. And it could be patient. He could have been a very patient person. You know, it might not be that he's lost his patience. Let's carry on. Now, I'm asking, was David in the flat? And she's saying alone. So I'm not sure if he was there. Perhaps he'd already been bumped off before she was. Anyway, that's me just speculating here. Let's carry on. child. She's with her child again. She keeps coming back to that. Okay, so let's try this from a different angle then. Okay. What was your relationship like prior to this? What was your relationship like? Honest, reliable, truthful, trustworthy, and loyal. Which ties in with her saying about the love. Okay, love there. Okay. Let's pull in another one. The one, proposal, live together, engagement, marriage. I think they were engaged, weren't they? Okay. Okay, so let's bring in one of these. The world, thought the world of each other here. So that is painting a different picture to over here. So one more on this. Strategy, but I feel that she's sort of saying we had plans. Okay, we had plans, victory, things, you know, plans here. Okay. So I was saying Marelle and David's relationship, and we've got marriage. So it's like they were planning, you know, baby, wedding. Here they had plans. So let's come back to, let's look at the internet. Why is social media here? Why is social media here? And lies and surveillance, watch, secrets, knew too much. Doesn't have to be all of those. It can just be one of those. Cover up. Finding something out. Others involved here. You know, hearing things. Gossip. Which does tie in with what's come out. Other people involved. Okay, so others involved, social media. So again, there could have been something said, you know, put on a Facebook page or put under whatever it was, whichever platform they were using, that was something that was lies or not very nice. Work. So it could have been to do with their works, her work or his work, or just the work that they did together because they were singing. Perhaps somebody didn't like it. But let's pull in some others here. Let's go with anything else on this. Yes, and freedom, liberation. Mother. So is that because she was going to be a mother, or because there was somebody who had children, another mother who was perhaps spreading gossip? One of the mothers of the children at school, perhaps spreading gossip. The beast is the sharp tongue. So something, I feel it stems from something to do with a woman and whatever was put on their social media. Okay, now it may not be that video that they did of them singing. It could be something else going on social media, things posted. It could be one of the mums at the school, mother of one of the children. It could be, but we seem to have this here of social media, internet, lies, cover up, spy, secret, watch, surveillance. So a woman work, school. Okay, mother of one of the people at the school perhaps was gossiping, doing something here. Child here as well. Okay, so, and another woman, an older woman. So it could be, we got bad health, so it might be, you know, a woman whose perhaps child went to the school. There was a bit of sort of, you know, could be mental health, was posting lies or getting involved, commenting or following or something here. But there's definitely, it's not coming out very clear, but I think we're getting a clear enough picture here that there seems to be a woman involved. Now, I'm not saying the woman did this. That could have been the catalyst that prompted arguments between them or something. We haven't got the arguments card, but it could have been the start of what the problems occurred. Okay, so it seems to have come from something on social media, something to do with work and a woman and children, which would be more as she was a primary school teacher. Okay, and something being said, lies, okay, watching, secrets, something here. Okay, but it seems like their relationship was very loving. They had plans. Okay, they were going to have a baby, for goodness sake. I think they were engaged. So we seem to have that their relationship was fine. Then we seem to get this coming in that could have caused the problems that then made things go south and then ended up tragically. So we need to move forward from this point of this carrying on here. So what happened after this social media shit show? Okay, we've got cruelty, neglect, abuse, punish, control. Was she being accused of something here? A woman again. Okay, but she was very loving. Okay. So something, the feeling I'm getting now is that this woman perhaps accused her of something here. I'm not saying as an extreme of abuse, cruelty or control here. But it seems like something coming through here. It may not even be somebody in that school. It may be from another school who'd seen it, you know, or something here. But there seems to be something here with a woman. I'm getting this through so strongly in the energy that she's given me as well. Marelle is giving me. So asking for something again, and a woman again. Okay, a mother figure here, and we've got a mother and a child here, and family, and feeling frustrated, and her pregnant here, but again in feeling stuck here. So from what's coming out here, it seems like they were fine as a couple. Something happened where I feel very strongly another woman was either accusing her of doing something here or was pointing fingers, but it was wrong. It wasn't true. It was lies. It was cover-ups. But this woman seemed to think it was. But I feel there was perhaps mental issues with that woman. So she wasn't, it didn't matter what was being said. She wasn't listening. Now, I feel that then escalated the situation. Obviously, when you're stressed, when you've got something going on, it causes tension at home, doesn't it? So let's move more on to the passing. Okay, this here. I might have to do this in 2 parts because I know that this is going on long for the storage here. So what, let me just ask one more here. Yeah, storm warning. Going round, causing problems, a storm brewing here. Okay, so I feel that somewhere this played out somewhere or was playing out here. Okay, I don't want to go over it again because we're going over this. So let's try and move forward here. So let's move forward to anything here. Right, I'm asking why were you killed, and we're saying we've got the message card out again, which can be social media, a message left here. Okay. Death and feeling let down, disappointed, unless there was a stabbing involved, unless she was stabbed. Okay. And peace. Okay. Fear, distress, terrified. That one's not relevant. Threatened. We got threatened. Fear, distress, distress. Threatened. Did this woman threaten her? Terrified, fearful. Okay. Information, reveal, come to light here. Okay, so I'm going to cut this off and do another one and paste them together, hopefully in one video here. But I know for storage time, because I want to look at David's energy regarding this. So I will be back in a moment. Okay, my lovelies, sorry about all the switching and changing, but I knew it was going over 50 odd minutes, and which I knew would have to be sort of edited around. So anywho, let's get into the next bit. So we've established that their relationship was very loving. They had plans. They were expecting the baby. She was 29 weeks pregnant. There seems to be something here with social media. Now, it's suggesting that there was something with a woman. It's suggesting we do have work. We've got child. We've got... so it could be through the school. It could be linked to the school. It might just be something that was seen in another woman from another school. But there seems to be this lies and watching this, you know, that seems to be what shifted the relationship. Okay, now reading the latest update. The body found in the reservoir has been identified as David, her partner. He was last seen on Sunday. His car was found 9 miles away from the flat, which sparked on Tuesday, the day that she was found, Marelle was found murdered, which sparked the searching to begin in that area to find out where he was, and he was found in the reservoir and he has been identified. But they are insisting, the police, that they're not looking for anybody else. So things were fine. We all have problems in relationships, but overall she's saying it was a loving relationship. They had plans, okay. We had water where he was found, but also we seem to have something stemming through social media or the internet. May have been something found out about a woman on the internet. We shall hopefully find out more. We can't force spirit, but this then led to things shifting, fear, not planned, manslaughter. She did say no, he wasn't the one who caused it, but like I said, when you've just crossed over, you're disorientated sometimes, okay, and especially if your life was taken. So that might not be concrete here. So I'm going to put the no and the yes cards back in as they're getting buried there. So we'll put them back in, and I'm going to sort of come in and try and get something from David's perspective. So let's have a look here. So David, did you have a part to play in this? Because she was saying here about something, the alone here. So I feel that she was alone, that he wasn't there, but we'll see what comes through from his perspective on this, and then we'll try and get an overall perspective, and that will be as much as I can give at this current time. We can't force Spirit to give us info. So David, were you responsible for Marelle's passing? Okay, we got stranger coming to the door, perhaps. Okay. It could be him turning up at the flat. Work. Was it a stranger from work? Was it before he was going to work? Please be a little bit more clearer here. Yes. Okay, now I'm asking him, did you take Marelle's life? And we've got a yes here. Destruction. Confusion. Okay. They're all fighting here, so it could have been an argument. So he could have been, he might not have been there. He turned up on his way to work or before she went to work. Argument here. Confusion. We've got that she tried to get away. She perhaps was threatened, terrified here. Okay, so any more on this? House, the home. Okay, lovers. Okay. Crime of passion. What did we say earlier? That it could have been a crime of passion with that love card, wasn't it? Anger, jealousy, or cheating. I don't feel it's cheating unless he was cheating, but they seem to be in love here. Unless there was another woman, this is something here. I'm not getting the same feeling at all like the Nicola Bulley's case at all. I'm not feeling that. But we do have crime of passion here. Okay, and that yes may be just him confirming that somebody turned up. It may not have been him here. But I do feel it was him. Planned self-inflicted suicide, but he's saying that is to do with him. His was self-inflicted and suicide in the water. Okay. Drama, panic, struggle, arguments. Okay, so it definitely seems that whatever this was going on, their relationship was fine, something to do with social media, a woman. I feel it was more a woman telling lies, gossiping. He turns up, she was at the flat alone, he turns up, they have an argument. Perhaps before this with the indecision here and that, the thing, so they might have started over the couple of weeks arguing, bickering, something happened. I don't feel it was just something that happened on that day. I feel there was something brewing, storm warning. So something was developing due to, I feel, this. I don't feel it's an affair. I feel it was, you know, although it's crime of passion, when you love a crime of passion is either because you're angry, you're jealous, or there was cheating, but I feel it was the anger, the jealousy, the destruction, the argument. Okay, because it wasn't planned, although it was manslaughter, okay, without intent, it wasn't murder. I feel that it got out of hand, something happened. I mean, if she was trying to run away, he could have easily have, like, she could have, you know, fallen on the floor or hit her head or whatever. But however it happened, I feel that he realised, shit, I've lost her, I'm going to be done here, I've lost the baby. So he went and committed suicide himself. So I'm going to bring in now just the cards now on this, and we will round this off. So David, anything from your perspective, please? The Tower. Yeah, things fell apart. Like that destruction. The Tower and destruction there. Oops. Here. Okay. Yeah, something had got into his head. His head was all over the place. And I feel it stems from this here. This was the catalyst, in my alleged opinion. Things started to get up and down. Again, with that storm, the stormy weather, things were the storm, things were brewing, worrying, stressing in his head. Yeah, devil thoughts. I mean, you know, this is in a lower negative vibrational energy, nasty thoughts, or just thoughts playing in his head here. Feeling insecure, yeah, feeling insecure. And as if one of them wasn't listening. There's something about listening. I heard the word listening. But I feel in the sense of either he wasn't listening to what she was saying, or she wasn't listening to what he was saying, or they didn't want to listen to these lies. This here. So, okay, so let's bring one of these. Hostilities. Okay, so there's definitely some sort of argument, hostilities around, perhaps regarding this. Was there, I know, I'll ask another deck that. So something else, David. Envy. Okay, so that's tying in with the crime of passion, the jealousy, the envy here. Okay, what about here? Third party. Now, when I'm looking at this, I was asking, was he having an affair? But there's definitely others involved. Third parties, an individual, family, others, situational circumstances. So it may not have necessarily been him that, although we do have, you know, the crime of passion, anger, I feel it was more anger, but there could have been hostilities and the envy of others, because we've got lies, we've got cover up, we've got things here. And I did say that this woman wasn't listening, or lies being said, this envy caused by this other person. I don't feel it's an affair. I'm not getting my affair card, but others definitely, someone definitely involved that sparked this, that shifted the relationship from being this loving, happy, you know, I'm not saying it was all Disney all the way through. We all have ups and downs, but that, you know, they were in love here. Did you love Marelle? You make them happy. Love talking to them, love company. So yes, love. He's drawing me to the word love. Yes, I did love her. So I don't feel it was an affair. I feel there was just interference. There was lies. There was some shit that went on involving social media, involving a woman that then just caused whatever lies were said, just caused this tragedy to happen out of this crime of passion here. This argument. Set in ways, headstrong, stubborn, but that could have been him, that could have been her here. Okay, anything else? Dream person, head over heels, eyes only for you, think the world of you. And we had there, thinks the world of her. Okay, oh, what we got here? Keeping tabs, watching you, social media, people. So again, I would bet my bottom dollar that this stemmed from something social media here that caused this to switch. Right, I'm going to conclude this now. So anything else from either of you regarding this, please? Any final bits of information? Okay, there they are all together here. But also, I mean, you know, they all crossed at the same time, on the same day, I feel, here. But also their thoughts are with their families, is what they're saying there. For the, again, that devil card, the for what's happened, the chaos that their lives are now in as well. Asking them to be strong through their heartache as well. Let's shift decks here. Again, the devil card, so 3 times the devil card, which is just the state of mind, and how I'm being told the state of mind that David had got into, interference, annoyances as well. Sorry, I'm itching my eye as well. That were just the problems that were around. There could have been something financial as well. We're all in like hardship at the moment. Not all of us, but you know, the cost of living as well here. Things being revealed, but that might have been things that were revealed, but you know, between them, or it could be, is this things that are going to be revealed to us, or things that were sort of came to the surface between the two of you? Feelings here. So also, you know, thinking of the cost of living here as well, crisis. The teachers have been on strike. They've done strikes as well. So I don't know whether they were paid. That's just me having my little penny's worth there. It might have been something to do with the money side of things as well. Or it might have been that, you know, whatever was going on with this woman here, however big or small, could have been, you know, it might have impacted their finances in some way. Yeah, a decision that went wrong, I heard then, on his part. Okay, so it is there a decision that went wrong. Anything final on these? Let's pull in one each of these. Plead, beg, bargain, negotiating. So I feel that that was Marelle trying to plead and bargain here. Begging him, perhaps, you know, don't do it. We can get through this. She was in fear, trying to get out. I got trash. landfill, discarded, thrown out. So there might be perhaps if he hit her with something, he might have hidden the weapon. It could be that he just discarded her, whence. Okay. We've got weapon, knife, gun. So perhaps he hit her with something, perhaps smashed her or something. Here, assault, physical. Okay, so there was definitely some kind of struggle or something going on here. I feel, you know, an argument that escalated into a tragedy here. Walking away, yeah, walked away here from what happened. Again, I don't feel she was leaving. She might well have been wanting to leave, or was just saying about it because of all the crap that was going on from the catalyst of this. Okay. Community false person. So somebody in the community was false. Again, stemming from these lies in the community here. Home, again the home here, and death. Okay, died at home. Again, that's sort of the warrior, the battles there as well. Okay. I think we will conclude there. Let's see final ones of these. Let's use these cards. Anything from these, any messages through these. Again, a passionate man. So again, I feel it was a crime of passion, anger or jealousy. I still don't feel it was cheating. I would be surprised, can't rule it out, but I feel it was more lies that led to them arguing. That seed of shit had been planted that escalated. It got into his head, and it just was a tragedy. Again, you know, that Ten of Swords that we had way down underneath there. Either, again, perhaps she was stabbed. He did stab her, but we won't know till that comes out. But if not, just, you know, very disappointed, feeling very let down here because of what happened, how it happened. It's just a tragedy. It's just such a shame. Again, we've got money, we've got greed, debt, fraud, blackmail, corruption. So was there something from this social media as in blackmail, or was it debt as well, as we saw there? Money had a factor. We've got calendar, time, date, deadline, time running out here. What have we got here? Intervention, law enforcement official. Okay, so the police obviously are now involved. Okay, over to the police, so that we find out more from their investigation. But from our investigation, that is what we seem to have out here. Still drawing me to one of these. Romantic, loving, attentive, generous, compliment you. So I feel that it was just a very sad intervention of something here that caused this couple to have their lives cut short here. Yeah, losses cut short here. Okay. We will leave you there, my lovelies. Thank you for coming through with what you did. I know that it's fresh. You've only just crossed over, so it wasn't like the other readings, like clear cut. Nicola's have all been adamant in what she said. Anybody else that I've channeled as well, but this is, it is rather raw. But I wanted to see what we got through, and there we are. We have what we have. I will leave this with you. Love and light.